Yes. Anything else?
One other thing, we had a request from property owner. She has property on the corner of Oak Street and Bear Road, which is down, well, on Bear Road, it's on the west side of Bear Road. And she requested, she wanted to subdivide her property to do some work there. And after I looked at it, there's one little corner in there that includes Oak Street, all the properties on Oak Street. There's probably a dozen houses, maybe 16, I don't know, that they're still zoned agricultural. And for her to do this work, she needed a zone change. So what I'd like to do is request the board to consider a zone change, and that will, again, will require a public hearing. And I'd like to do that on the 27th also, or we can put it off till the next meeting, whatever suits the board.
She wants to go, her property is now agriculture, she wants to be,
Well,
is it going to be commercial?
Yeah, she wants to subdivide her property and reconfigure the lots. And to do that in an agricultural zone, she wouldn't be able to do it if it remained agricultural, because it requires a 100 by a 200 foot lot.
It's still ag?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she intending to go to some kind of commercial development?
No, she just wants to go R10. It would allow her to create 2 R10 lots.
Can we shoot for May 11th, because we have a lot of public hearings on.
That's fine with me.
Has she submitted anything in writing, Wayne, yet, or no?
Yes, she has. Yes, she's requested a zone change. I talked to her this afternoon. She had all intention of being here tonight, but I couldn't really see any reason for her to be here tonight. I just told her I'd discuss this and try to set a public hearing date.
And just so I'm clear, it's from AG to R10?
And that would, by doing this to all the properties on the street, it allows, well, it makes my job easier, because every time somebody wants to come in to put up a shed or an addition or a pool, anything like that, it requires them to do, get a variance, because they're non-conforming lots for an agricultural district, even though they're residential looking and they are residences.
But the zone change we're going to entertain will be just for her parcel?
No, I am requesting the whole street be changed. I mean, it's just one little cubicle in the town there.
It's probably about 12,
Yeah,
14
12 to 16, I guess. Yeah.
So, any questions?
No, but there's one thing I'd like to add on the bluff that Wayne didn't bring up. They're talking about building a wall 2 foot out from the fence that goes down to the county park that will start at grade about 30 or 40 feet down from the upper catch basin, and it'll raise up 2 foot, and this driveway is going to be raised up 2 foot above the park property. And if you got a 100-year flood, the water sure is going to go right down the side and flood the park property. That's my feelings on it. So I want you to realize that they're talking about putting a fence or a wall down 120 feet along that fence.
Make a motion that we set May 11th for a possible zone change at the corner of Bear and all of Oak Street.
And I will put out a memo and delineate the properties that we want to do it for.
And then each property owner will be notified through your office? Okay.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coro?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else, Wayne?
One question. Is that going to change their taxable status?
I can't answer that.
No, it won't. I've spoke with that person myself. In fact, I reviewed her properties and gave her some reductions. Reconfiguring those lots won't affect her taxes.
How about all the rest of the people that are on that street if we do the whole street?
The rezoning will not affect their assessment because it doesn't affect their market value.
Okay.
Anything else, Mike?
No, thank you, not this evening.
Do you have anything you want, Brad?
Yeah, yes, I did.
I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. Excuse me. 2 weeks ago, this Thursday, we did mail out the request for proposal for the reassessment project. We mailed 4, and I emailed 10. I was able to find the 10 emails, so we saved over $400 on that. Last Thursday, we had a pre-proposal meeting with only 2 contractors came in. As part of the RFP, we said we were going to have it on that date. At that time, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. GAR Associates came and Maxwell Appraisals came. And their questions were just for clarifications. They wanted to know how we were doing certain things. They wanted to know if they were required to use the office space that we had said would be available. So the state was there. We answered those questions. We're going to prepare a response, and I will mail or email the responses to those questions to everyone that was originally received the RFP. So we are moving forward with that.
And we proposed that they could use the office space or the open space at Williams Park, right?
That's correct, yes.
When they wanted to know, did they have to use that? Were they expecting to use another space that the town would pay for?
The question came from Maxwell Appraisal, who is local. He has offices on Taft Road, so he thought that he would do much of his work there, but he may need that for informal. So we said it wasn't required, but it was
Yeah,
available.
so as long as he's not trying to change
No,
the
no.
space and make the town responsible for the rent of it.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Is there anything else, Brad?
No, that's all.
Sure. Gene?